Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we are doing readings for horoscopes for 2024, and this video is going to be for Sagittarius. So welcome. For this video, I'm planning on doing for our horoscopes, we're going to go by month for Sagittarius for different things that might be coming in your life, whether or not that is going to be challenges, whether or not that's going to be celebrations, and anything else that's going to be kind of coming your way. So we'll do that for each month. Then we'll do kind of like a theme for this year to kind of tie things together. And then I also have a self-love oracle deck where we'll be pulling a card from. And this could just be a card kind of just giving some general advice, or kind of indicating a area that you might be focusing on this year within yourself. So there's green, so the different parts of your chakra can also represent different parts of your health, or maybe just an area to focus on within your body for this coming year 2024. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. So for my Sagittarius, looking into the month of January of 2024 for you, we have the Devil. So for me, I'm wondering if you're going to be kind of dealing with or even be challenged with past bad behaviors or bad habits, or even bad coping mechanisms that you potentially used in the past. I'm really feeling like those are kind of coming back around, or this could just be dealing with a negative person in your life that's kind of just coming around and causing chaos, as some people do. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for January. I really think it's about bad habits and maybe kind of keeping some that you really wish you wouldn't have, or you're just in a really stressful time of your life where they're kind of just coming back. Looking at February, we have the King of Pentacles. So for this could be a King of Pentacles coming into your life, or this could just be a money-making opportunity for you, or you have maybe like a promotion coming in at work. For you, I'm more feeling along the lines of having February is gonna be a really stable month. It feels like when it comes to making money, or gathering your resources, or even, excuse me, just finding your, just be, it's like there's not a lot of worries. It seems like the month of February is just a really steady month for you overall when it comes to planning your life, planning your career, planning your relationships, working with your family. So it definitely feels like just a really stable month, kind of coming off of January, which feels like it's kind of returning back to your old vices. But here it's you're not back in your old vices, but you're kind of just you've kind of forgotten them, and now you're moving on to the next thing. Looking into March, we have the King of Wands, which is a you card. So the King of Wands is all about being passionate about things, leading the charge. I see these as the pioneers of the group. And for this spot, and for you guys, I'm almost feeling like a higher education sort of way. So I don't know if you're learning a new skill this month, or you're going back to school, or you're taking a class that you're trying to get, that you're really interested in, or you're thinking about going back to school. But March definitely feels when it comes to higher education of some sort, putting effort, time, or money, or just resources in general into learning a new skill. Typically, even this might just be hey, I want to take this class in underwater basket weaving. It definitely feels like it's just learning a new skill of some sort in the month of March. Going into April, definitely feel that you're going to be kind of having to, there's going to be a lot of accusations coming at you, whether that come from friends, family, or others. And I see you really kind of having to take a step back and let the things fly past you and not fight against them. And this almost feels like it's old drama coming back up, where it's old accusations, old people, old things that are kind of getting dredged back up, and you're like, we've moved past that. I don't need to address those anymore because they have already been addressed. So it just feels like a little bit of gossip coming your way that's kind of targeted at you, but it's like, it's no skin off your teeth or no skin off your back, sort of vibe, there. So just kind of forewarning there. Looking into May, the Magician reversed. So I want you to be careful in May about kind of maybe going off on someone, or a miscommunication coming your way that might be misinterpreted. So I'm definitely feeling this more in like work or like friendship groups, where it's like, it's not like a he said, she said, but it's like through the grapevine, like you're hearing this kind of rumor or accusation, or like this situation about someone or something, and it's kind of been skewed when you finally heard about it. And I don't want you to make past judgment on some information coming to you in that month right away. I want you to get some more information is needed, and more clarification is needed in that month around that certain information. Don't want you to jump into conclusions, because I don't think what's said to you is the truth. It's maybe part truth, but not the whole truth. And the whole truth, I think, is a very different than the information that you're given. Looking into June, we have the Five of Swords. So I think kind of actually piggybacking off of May, I just be careful along the lines of kind of passing judgment too quickly, because I feel like you might, or there's a really high opportunity or chance that you're going to be kind of jump into conclusions. And when you're jumping to those conclusions, I think there's a lot of people who are going to be hurt, and like the information that you didn't wait for to kind of get clarification on this situation in May is actually going to, can potentially, and will, if it's not, kind of like delve deeper into, like, you're going to win the battle, you're going to be right, but there might be some people that you have to cut out, that you might have to cut out or are going to be cut out. And I'm not sure how you're going to feel about cutting these people out, because once you learn the full truth, I think you think very, very differently on that situation, place, or thing. Yeah, and I'm actually, yeah, because it goes up right here. And then in July, I see the Lovers, so I'm almost seeing this as like a reconnection, or like a potential for the reconnection here in July. Kind of just, this whole situation kind of takes place, I think, here during the summer. This is like your summer thing. So like with the Lovers upright, I definitely see like so like if you want, I'm not saying that whatever this situation, place, people thing is, if you want, there's definitely going to be a time in July, it feels like, for you to come back to the situation and reconnect with some people. Otherwise, I just see this as new friends coming in, because you kind of cut out old, and then you will have new people coming in to kind of replace them. It'll be a good, I think it'll be good for you, but there is still that, if this was a situation that you might have jumped the gun on too much, this could also be you losing more friends in that process. So forewarning with your summer months here, just a really quick recap. With the Magician, the Five of Swords, and the Lovers. So if you don't jump to conclusions, I feel like you can have a very amicable resolution by July. If you kind of do jump to conclusions, I feel like this Lovers card will then be upside down, and you will maybe potentially even lose more friends than the ones that you jumped conclusions around. I just really want you to be careful, as this seems like a really precocious and precarious, not precocious, but precarious situation that I think requires a lot more information delving and more talk, less action at this time. Going into August, Ace of Wands, I definitely see, this is the birth of a new idea, dream, action, But I'm also still seeing this with this friend group, potentially. Friend group, business group, something where maybe if this was a situation where you kind of let go of something, this is now a time where you're going to be kickstarting off this next, not next chapter, I'm saying, but the next, like, step. Because, like, this is a birth of a new idea. I'm also feeling like if you want to get pregnant this month, if you're looking to get pregnant, or if you can, this might be a month where that can happen, or there would be good chances for that to happen, as well as, even as if this is like the conception of a new idea as well. So say you've been wanting to get into health, like a health journey for a really long time. And you're just like, I don't know what I want to do. Like I've tried the running. I've tried going to the gym. I've tried just walking around the block, and just nothing seems to catch my attention. This feels like almost a month where it's like an aha moment, or you're like, oh, maybe I should try kickboxing. Or there's this really cool aerial aerobics class that I want to kind of try. And then that's kind of the idea that leads you to like this cool health journey that leads you to a new group of friends or people. But it's an idea that you really enjoy and kind of leads to more things and more opportunities for you. Okay, looking at September, 9 of Swords reversed. So I definitely feel this as, it feels like there's some past anxieties that you've had, whether it's around, I'm thinking this is almost around family for a lot of you. For some of you, this could be like work, but I feel like this is for a lot of you, this is like around family. So the 9 of Swords reverse is like, I think you're releasing burdens or paranoia or anxiety. You're essentially it feels like you're releasing or not caring about what your family thinks anymore about you, or about the steps that you're taking to kind of make money, or relationships, or friendships, or where you're going in your career. It's like you're kind of letting go of all of the pressures that people around you have put on you, and you're able to release them and not take them on as your own burden anymore. So that's a really good month. Let's look at October. So we have the 6 of Wands reversed. So for October, I feel like you're feeling a little bit down. I'm wondering if there might be some people who aren't going to be happy for you. I also feel like a little bit of projection here and some jealousy being thrown at you, where I think you're taking it harder than you have to or even should. In this case, it's very much along the lines of it feels like you're doing really well. You're going after the things that you want. You're releasing things that aren't meant for you. And I think a lot of people around you realize that and can see you actually visibly happier, maybe with a smile on your face. And they're talking at you about how, oh, you look so happy. And like, oh my goodness, it's like a lot of, like, you look so happy, but like, I mean, you let go of all those people this year, and it's like a backhanded compliment, it feels like a little bit. Are kind of being thrown at you here with that 6 of Wands in October. And that's kind of like, it almost kind of brings you down a little bit, it feels like. But in reality, you're loud, proud, and doing your thing. But just some comments, I think, being thrown at you here and there that in October that kind of, I think, do hit you harder than you expect. Looking at November, 10 of Pentacles. So this is all about kind of finding your tribe for me. This is like my tribe card. So I definitely feel like if you have like kind of cut out a ton of friends or people who have been kind of toxic to you throughout the years, I feel like in November you're finding your new tribe, whether this be maybe in a new workplace, whether this be in a friend group, maybe when you did like maybe this is a health journey, you're getting involved with a new group of people. Like it feels like everything starts coming together for you in November. I almost see this like, if you're looking to have like a group of people for Friendsgiving, this is a really good card to kind of see for that. If you're looking for like a group of people that you're hanging out during the holidays, that everyone can kind of get together. Maybe you have like a little friends party before the holidays or during the holidays. I definitely see you finding your tribe, finding people that are very like-minded and have the same goals, ambitions that you all work towards, not together, but on like the same timeline or same path. So you're able to give advice and really feel connected as a whole as you're all actually kind of moving forward. And since everyone's moving forward, it doesn't feel like anyone's being left behind. So I feel really, that's a really good card for you guys there. And then looking at December, oh, the Tower reversed. Okay, so I'm not mad at this, and please don't be scared. So for December, I definitely see like there's some old systems or old patterns of thinking, it feels like, that are kind of being shattered. Whether this be like how you are presenting yourself, how you are essentially speaking, talking, dressing, thinking about work, what's your work-life balance? Like, it feels like a lot of these like you yourself are like taking down, or like everything that's kind of accumulated throughout the years, or even this past year, of like self-doubts or patterns that are unhealthy. You're like, everything seems to have been torn down, and new patterns are kind of being put into its place. So this is a really good card because it feels like everything because you're coming out of 2024, it feels like, as a completely different person when it comes to your mindset around how you are interacting with people, how you are connecting with people, and how you are presenting yourself to the world. And I love that for you, as it seems like you're going away from a lot of the self-limiting beliefs and putting in self-believing beliefs. So 2024, I can't, please put in the comments down below how, like, if like you can kind of see anything here, because this is super interesting, and I love this for you, Sagittarius. As man, I wish I was a Sagittarius. I would love this reading. And then kind of looking at just your theme of the year is Nine of Pentacles, which is finding your abundance, having your abundance, and of really coming into your own, it feels like. So Nine of Pentacles, yes, is my single ladies card, but also it is about finding your peace and finding that you have so many good things going on in your life and appreciating them. So whether that's materially, financially, romantically, relationship-wise, familial, career-wise, it feels like you are coming into your own, and I think you're really putting in your boundaries. But I think also you're listening to yourself a lot when it comes to, what am I here for? What am I not here for? And you're coming out in the end with new experiences, a couple different tests, essentially, that you've passed with flying colors. Maybe not this one. This one is just like the one that I think is going to be a little bit difficult for you. But otherwise, I do feel that you are coming out at the end of the year with a appreciation for not just life, but for like the new habits and the new people and the patience that you've had for yourself and others. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card here for you. I'm sorry this one corner is really dark. I'll have to fix that. Okay, it's just a card, just kind of going over Sagittarius. Okay. So you have ritual, body worship. So really, this also could just really be a year of, I think this might be like not just a self-love in your mental, but also your physical body as well. So like this body worship card, it's like, give yourself some self-care days. Like, go to the spa, go to a walk. Maybe there's a day where you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to go find a hot tub. I'm going to sit there, and you know what? I'm going to enjoy the hot tub on this vacation or at this place that I'm at. Like, also this could be along the lines of, I'm just going to go sit on the beach somewhere, or just having a really good self-care day. So definitely throughout the year, make sure that you are loving yourself and your body. This also is maybe eating healthier a little bit, and putting better foods into your body, as it is your temple, and you feed it how you want to feed your temple. So yeah. So with that, that's all I have for your guys' reading. If you liked this video, please hit the like button down below. If you like content like this, please hit the subscribe button, as I do content and tarot readings on people in pop culture, YouTube, TikTok, pick a card readings, true crime, and I'm also going to be doing more horoscopes this year, so please stay tuned for all of those. And with that, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next reading. Thank you.